Very good morning and welcome to the news this week on Spiritz TV. I am Shalini Kumar with the latest updates from the world of alcoholic beverages and hospitality. Recently, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson's visit to India had fueled speculation of hard negotiations on whisky tariffs as India's whisky producers too geared up their demand to exempt India's whiskies from the UK's statutory requirement for whiskies and spirits of a minimum of 3-year maturation for entering the UK market. During his visit to India, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has agreed to accelerate bilateral relations between the two countries, and the two Prime Ministers have set a target for concluding the majority of talks on a comprehensive and balanced free trade agreement by the end of October this year. Boris Johnson acknowledged that there were difficult issues in the proposed free trade agreement such as tariffs on whiskey, but stated there is also a massive push from both governments to get the trade agreement done. Here are some policy and legal updates on alcobev sector. Kerala state government has finalized the rules for granting licenses for setting up small-scale wineries in the state from tropical fruits and agricultural products except cereals. As per news reports, the official notification in this regard will be issued soon. The new rules, titled as Kerala Small Scale Winery Rules 2022, lay out the conditions for granting the license for running a small scale winery and the fee for the license, etc. The license will be provided for a period of 3 years at a fee of 50,000 rupees. The permit will be given for producing wine and beverages with low alcohol content from fruits, especially from jackfruit, cashew, fruit, pineapple and banana. To promote liquor from local produce in Maharashtra, the Excise Department of Maharashtra has changed the category of liquor from cashew apples and mahua flowers from country liquor to India-made foreign liquor. Earlier, liquor from cashew apples and mahua flower in Maharashtra attracted a duty of 10 rupees per litre as country liquor, but now as an Indian-made foreign liquor, the beverages will garner incentivized duty. In another development, the Maharashtra cabinet has allowed upgradation of liquor stores in the state with large areas. The state has come up with categories of super premium outlet and elite outlet. Now, under the new rules, the minimum area requirement for a liquor shop in Maharashtra to come under the ambit of super premium outlet is more than 601 square meter. The area requirement for an elite shop comes under the ambit of ranges between 71 square meters to 600 square meters. The Madras High Court has directed the Tamil Nadu State Marketing Corporation not to restrict the liquor bottle buyback scheme to the Nilgiris district and instead extend it to all hill stations including Kodaikanal, Meghamalai, Yerikod and Yelagiri, and also in places surrounding wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. The High Court bench ordered that the bottle buyback scheme aimed at preventing injuries to wild animals due to the discarding of broken bottles in the forest should be implemented in the Nilgiris district by 15th May and in other hill stations as well as around wildlife sanctuaries and national parks by 15th June. Here are the updates on new developments and new launches. Diageo India Chief Strategy and Corporate Affairs Officer Avanti Sankar Narayanan, who was with the company for over a decade, has resigned from her post. An internal note announcing her departure said that Jagbir Sidhu, the Chief Operating Officer of Northern and Western regions, will succeed her. Sidhu joined Diageo in 2017 as the Chief Operating Officer for North. In 2020, he was promoted to cover both the North and West regions. Prior to joining Diageo, he worked with Pernod Ricard, South Asia Breweries and McDowell and Company in various capacities. According to Heineken, the largest stakeholder in United Breweries Limited, United Breweries witnessed high single-digit volume growth in the domestic market during January to March 2022 quarter. The Dutch brewing major Heineken said in its earnings statement for the first quarter of 2022, the consolidation of United Breweries in India has positively impacted net revenues by 200 million euro. Heineken's Asia Pacific net revenue grew 9.2% organically, with total consolidated volume rising by 2.8%. Heineken now owns 61.5% stake in UBL. Bacardi U.S.A. Inc. lost a lawsuit against the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office after a Virginia federal court found it didn't have the ability to review whether the agency should have renewed a Cuban rum maker's Havana Club trademark registration. Bacardi and Cuba Export, the Cuban government agency that makes and sells the rum internationally, have been in a decades-long fight over who owns the rights to the Havana Club trademark. The Havana Club mark was originally owned and registered in the US by Cuban rum maker Jose Irachibala, S.A., but the Cuban government took control of the company's assets in 1960 following the revolution there. The court said that Congress passed a law in 1998 that prevented the registration of trademarks that were seized by the Cuban government. On the occasion of Earth Day 2022, India's beer brand Bira 91 announced Mission to Zero, its ambition to become India's first net zero beer company by 2025. The company is doubling down on its sustainability efforts with initiatives that will help create real, measurable impact. Ankur Jain, founder and CEO Bira 91, said that today's consumers do not only want to drink flavorful beers but also want to make better choices for the community and the planet. Leading alt format wine specialist When in Rome has come up with an innovative packaging solution for wines. It has introduced a sustainable paper wine bottle. From its inception, When in Rome was spurred by the mission to minimize carbon emissions. Single-use glass bottles and their transportation contribute the most to wine's carbon footprint. According to Rob Malin, founder of When in Rome, their paper bottle comprises 94% recycled paper and has 84% lower carbon footprint than a single-use glass bottle. Pocarino IGP Terre di Chieti will be one of the wines available in this paper bottle format, accompanied by a highly rated risotto. A limited edition bottle of Stoli vodka has been released by Stoli Group to benefit the war-affected Ukraine. Proceeds from the bottle will be donated to World Central Kitchen, a non-profit organization which is engaged in supplying fresh, nutritious meals to refugees fleeing Ukraine and also to those who are staying in Ukraine impacted by the war. This special limited edition bottle of vodka will be launched globally with the objective of being one of the key contributors towards the goal of raising substantial funds for World Central Kitchen by 24th August, which is the Independence Day of Ukraine. The limited edition bottle will be available for purchase in select stores in the US and in some countries around the world, including the UK, Spain, Italy, Poland, Latvia and Czech Republic. Actors Rashmika Mandana and Varun Dhawan have been signed as brand ambassadors for Kingfisher Soda by the United Breweries Limited. The company will come up with its television commercial in this regard, and it will be using an all-round approach covering both traditional and social media. Wonderman Thompson has designed the campaign, and the brand informed it has created a dance hook step with the two actors for the commercial. Oklahoma City-based brewery Vanessa House Beer Company has released its first batch of a solar-powered brew on the occasion of the Earth Day. The beer is an Indian Pale Ale called Always Sunny in Red City and is a product of solar panels installed at the business in October 2021. I hope you have enjoyed these updates. I will come back with fresh news updates next week. Take care and say cheers with care.